Alright, so admittedly, this is not going to be the greatest tutorial because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm really lost with all this 3D stuff. So I did manage to put this little guy together in 3D. This is Horace, my little character, but you can see he has a lot of issues. I had a lot of issues like trying to, get the shapes right because I just don't really work in 3D. But I'm very happy with him. I'm happy with the little donut. I'm happy with getting the transparency. So anyway, I'm going to try to get this onto Forger. And I don't know how that's going to work out. I've never used Forger, but hey, let's go for it. So first things, I have to download it. Forger 3D, I guess it is. Forger Classic. Okay, I guess this is it. It's 15 bucks. So I guess we're just gonna go for it. See if I can use my face. Confirm with button. I don't know which button. I don't want to turn it off. Oh, maybe the button's up here. Did that work? Oh, double click to pay. Face. Okay, my face. Oh, I gotta do all this stuff. I don't know my enter the password. I don't even know what that is. I think I know. Okay, so let me do this in private. I know this is so annoying, but I also... Please be right. Oh, I think it worked. That was a straight guess too. This dude is freaking out right here. That was a straight guess, but I think it worked. So it's downloading. So on my other videos, they just kept saying to bring the OBJ or bring the 3D thing into Forger and then do something with the UV maps. But I've never even opened Forger before. It seems to be the first time your Forger is open. Would you like to open the quick start guide? Okay, so I guess I'll just try to fly through it. Top menu bar, sidebar placement on the left. Okay. Tool pickers can be on the bottom. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Drag one finger over the surface of a matter of mile. Okay, or Apple Pencil. One finger to orbit. Two fingers to pan. Okay, zoom. Recommend hand placement. Okay. Alright, industry standard format. Okay. Okay, cool. So let me go back into Nomad, and I guess I have to first let me save it. Okay, so it's saved. Now let's see if I can export it as a OBJ. Painting, layers and extra painting, roughness and metalness and mass will be lost. Okay, so I'm going to try it as an OBJ first, because that's the only thing that I really know. So, export OBJ to Forger Classic. Which context would you like to import this for? Sculpting, texturing. We'll start with sculpting first and see what happens. Error loading file. Errors detected whilst building the mesh. Please fix them in order to be able to use it. Non-manifold edges detected. At least one edge is shared by more than two surfaces. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's try exporting. Let's try the same thing, and I'll try the other option. Texturing. Choose resolution. Restores in doing so. We'll just do the smaller one. Error loading file. No UVs found or invalid UVs found in mesh. Alright. 0 for 2. So we're going to go back to Nomad. I guess I'm going to export as a whatever this is. See if it works. Nope, that doesn't work. I don't know what this is. Let's see if I can export that to Forger. Nope. Okay, so only OBJ. So let's start getting rid of stuff here. Let's see if I can... Maybe if I get rid of the plane, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens now. Export OBJ. Forger Classic. We'll try sculpting. Nope. Okay, so to make this easier, this obviously isn't going to work, so I'm just going to go back. Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Anyway, so I'm just going to make a new project. Okay, so I have this ball, and I'm just going to like... I'll just make some sort of object here. And I'll add something else to it. Just so I have a little something to... I haven't used this in so long. We'll use a cylinder. I actually don't even know the difference between those two. Look at this. This is terrible. I didn't even check to see if it was like... But whatever. We're going to bring this object in. We're going to bring our little death muffin or whatever this is. Okay, so let's see if I wanted to bring this over. Export OBJ, Forger, Classic. Let's try sculpting. Okay, so that worked. I don't really... Oh, okay, so this is how I sculpt on it. See if I can remember those. Okay, so this... So I have... So my object is here. Now let me see if I can also bring this into... Let me make something new, because this looks terrible. Try to figure out how to add a shape or something. I'm literally just pressing every button here. Layers. No, I don't know how to even add a shape. I'm so lost. I'm very, very lost here. Anyway, so I guess I'm not going to add a shape because I can't figure out how to do it. Let's inflate. Let's see what happens. Let's make this bigger. Yes, let's inflate this puppy. Oh my god, that looks really weird. I have to change this immediately. It looks very strange. Okay, that looks better. At least it looks more like a fungus now. I wonder how I can like select the whole thing. I kind of want to delete it, but I don't know how to make something else. So let's pull this thing. Just keeps looking worse and worse the more I mess with it. Okay, we're gonna do it some abstract art. Okay, so we have our abstract art here. Doesn't look like anything it shouldn't. So now let's share this. Export. .3D model. OBJ, I guess. Random. Okay, so it is an OBJ. Procreate Beta. This model is missing UVs and currently unsupported. Okay, so let's figure out this UV thing. UVs. How do I put a UV on this? I'm gonna have to watch someone else's tutorial. Scan. What does that mean? I don't know. Resolution. Okay, let me Google it. How to add UVs in Forger. Not forgery, Forger. Okay, here's a Forger. Alright, so here's a Forger thing. When I export my model for painting, it says UV not found. And when I click on it, click on create automatic UVs, it says UVs can't be created. Is there a way to fix this? There are some corner cases where Forger fails to create automatic UVs. Does your mesh have really thin faces or self-overlapping parts? Oh my god, mine does. Okay, so no answers there. And no answers there. Alright, so let's see, can we mess with this default material? I gotta smooth this guy out. How do I smooth? Clay, standard, inflate, pinch, smooth. Ooh, that's heavy. Smooth this out some. Because it is looking terrible. I mean, it still looks terrible, but at least it'll be terrible and smooth. I don't really know why I'm making it smooth. I feel like this person was saying that it has to be smooth, that it's supposed to be smooth when it's being exported, so I'm smoothing this puppy out. Okay, so that's a lot smoother at least. I don't know if that's going to help me. But I still have to figure out I don't even know what a UV is. Something about the texture or the surface of the area. I have no idea. Okay, where to find? Let's see. Let's have Google help me. Where do I find UVs in Forger? Okay, so we'll just go to texturing and learn. Oh, come on. Maximums. That page not found. Thanks, Forger. Okay, so if I click on every button, there should be something here that can help me out, maybe. Project default light. Okay, so that's lights. What are these little things? Modify mask. Modify groups. Import UVs from OV. Generate automatic UVs. Okay, so this little button here. UV remapping successful. Mesh updated with the new UVs. Okay, so where was I? I was in. What the heck did I do? Okay, so I was in this little box thingy, the little Dropbox looking icon, and then this circle. Generate automatic UVs. Okay. So let's see if that did anything. So now let me see if I can export this. 3D model, OBJ. We'll put 2 because this is my second try. I don't know what I just did. 3D model, 2. Make sure it's an OBJ. Export. Procreate 5.2. Oh. So it worked. So I gotta start making stuff in Forger, I guess. I mean, I know how to use Nomad, so that would be a lot easier. I'm gonna have to make a little character. Cheers, sketchnificent. I know I should be sketching, I should be drawing, but I'm trying to figure out this whole 3D thing. So at least I got something in. Into Forger. So I'm very happy about that. Okay, so I want to color this. Let's see, I want to color it. Okay, so it has some color. Now let's see, let me add some. What do I want to add on this? Okay, well, at least I'm glad I got something in here. If nothing else, then at least mission accomplished. But I really want to get. Oh, I must have got a regular butter blade. I'm curious how this paints on here. Sort of interesting, kind of weird, the way that it paints. Okay. So we did get something here. Okay, so Nomad. I don't remember how to delete these silly things. So I'm gonna have to slowly, I'm not gonna do it in this video, but I think I'm gonna have to make something and figure out what the parameters are, like what causes it to not work, because that's the part that I'm really confused by. So if I duplicate this and bring this one up, I'll make this one smaller. Let me make it bigger. I don't want to make anything like too crazy, but I do want to like I don't even know what this is. It is really fun to make stuff in 3D. I mean, I'm not a 3D guy, so I know this is probably not very exciting for people that are, because I'm literally a dum-dum. But I have to admit, it is very fun. Where is this? Why is this sphere so far down? So let me bring this sphere up and make it really small. I'm gonna put a square underneath it. I'm gonna put a really thin square. I just want to kind of use a bunch of different shapes, because I still don't understand why. Use a box. Make it really thin. And make it big like that. And let's paint it. Let's paint it. Let's see what happens. We'll just paint it. And let's paint this too. Make it rough. Paint all. Okay, so we have some little shapes here. Let's see if I switch the if I can remember how to do it. Opaqueness. What is it? Additive refraction. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. So I'll put that there. Let me color this. I'm trying to remember how to do like something clear, which I can't really remember how to do, but metalness, roughness down. There we go. Switch the colors around. Okay, because I just want it to be like a like a bubble or something. So that's good. And I can't remember how to remesh it so it's smooth. Oh, do I turn up the resolution or something like that? I don't remember how to do it. Do I subdivide it? Anyway, I know this is painful. Okay, so we have this little shape thing here. Where's my gizmo? Okay, so we have something here. So let me see if this will... Let's see if I can bring this over. Export OBJ to Forger Classic. Do I have to get rid of this? Let me go back. Go back to Nomad. Export OBJ to Forger Classic. Sculpting. Oh, how do I get rid of this stupid thing? Oh, I have to figure out my layers. There we go. Okay, so this. How do I delete it? There we go. Long press delete. Okay, so now we have our little thingy here. Good. So now let's see. Do they have like a gizmo type thing? Transform. So there's got to be a way I can grab everything. If I can find all of my pieces. No. No, it's not here. What's this? Oh, then maybe this is my layers. Maybe these are my layers. Oh, maybe it didn't bring it over as layers. Maybe it brought it over all as one. So if that's the case, okay, it brings it over all as one. It's not bad. But this is no longer clear, so I was wondering about that. So it takes away the color and it took away all the additives and things like that. But so far, still from yeah, I know. Okay, so still from Nomad to Forger. Now I have to do the. Now I have to do the other thing. I have to do the box. This. Generate automatic UVs. Okay, so now I should be able to export this as an OBJ. We'll name it 3. And then we'll export it to Procreate 5.2. Okay, so now we have our object here. Alright, well, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's something. Metallic. I don't even know what all these options are in Procreate Beta. So let's color this. We'll make it a lilac color. So everything gets colored. Maybe I don't want it on the base color. Let's see if I uncolor it. Let me see if I can go back. Uncolor. Let's see what happens if I... Okay, so I can bring it on a new layer. Let's see if I can make it metallic. Color, roughness. How do I change this? I can't remember how to... I feel like when I was messing with the other ones, I was able to... Oh, maybe if I just choose... I think I know what to do. So let me clear this. Choose metallic, then choose the color. That doesn't look right. What happened to my color? That's weird. Roughness. Okay, so we'll try coloring it. Then we'll try going to roughness, and then we'll try using a brush. So we'll use the airbrush. So maybe this will just make everything. Well, it doesn't really look metallic at all. It just looks weird. Okay, so lastly, oops. Oh. So it doesn't really look metallic. Let me try a different color just in case. Let's see if I can add any lights or anything. 3D. Edit lighting and environment. Okay, now we're cooking. I can't believe I said that. Let's lower this color. Let's lower this light. Let's change the hue. Let's make it nice and warm. Let's add a light. Let's add this one behind. And let's make this one like a cold. This still doesn't look metallic though back there. So I don't know how to do that, but okay. So we'll go with done. Let's see if we can do like the AR thing with this. How did I do that before? Oh, view an AR. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, well, it moves. Oh, I don't know where it went. Where'd you go? I lost my model. I lost the 3D model. Disappeared on me. So let me get out of here. Let me make it smaller. View an AR. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Try to make it smaller again. See if I can rotate it. I don't remember how to rotate it. There we go. Okay, well, it does work. It might be easier for me to just work in Forger, to be honest with you. Because I'll be worried that if I work in Nomad, that something's gonna go wrong. But I mean, it is pretty cool, and at least I got it to work. So I mean, I think that's sort of a small victory. It's better than this crappy thing. Alright, so poor Horace will have to wait because I can't figure out how to I don't know how. I might go back and let's see. Let me load him again. Well, I guess I can put this back down. So I think what might be interesting is if I just deal with him and I try to figure out how to get him into Forger, because I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if it's his eyes, or I have no idea what the issue was. But that would be fun if I could get him into Forger. I think but I'm not going to do that tonight because I gotta go to bed because it is now 2:30 a.m. But I did figure out how to get it into Forger and then into Procreate Beta. So I will call that a small victory, because I never even used Forger. So at least if I'm able to figure out that far, then after I mess around with it for a while, it should be a lot easier. I just don't have that much time to like sculpt in 3D. It takes so long, since I'm a beginner and a dum-dum. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. Hopefully this made it easier if you're kind of like me and you don't really do 3D and you're trying to figure it all out. Hopefully you get something from this, because I always like to stumble through things, because I know that there's a lot of people that are trying to do the same thing and figure this out. Procreate Beta 5.2 is awesome. I just wish I could bring stuff right from Nomad. But at this point in time, at least I found a little bit something. So if I want to I'll try to make something small, something cool, not whatever this is, because I don't know what this is. But I want to make something cool in Nomad, and then I'll bring it to Forger, and then I'll bring it into Procreate Beta. But all right, so that's my cue. Once I start getting quiet, then that's my cue to go to bed. Echo J, Sketchnificent. Am I saying that right? Yeah. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I know this wasn't the most exciting tutorial, but it's been one that I've been wanting to make. The other videos about Procreate Beta and like doing all this stuff did really well. And I said I was going to try to figure out how to get it into Forger and get it into Procreate Beta from Nomad. So I'm glad that I was actually able to do that. And it would have took forever if I tried to record it and then edit it and stuff like that. So I figured I was just going to stumble through it on live. So yeah, I'm going to hit the hay. I don't think I have anything else exciting that I can show you that's more exciting than that was. Other than this cool piece of artwork that I'm going to post on Instagram tomorrow. I can't wait. But anyway, keep drawing, keep sculpting in 3D, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I definitely need to go to sleep.